When my father and his family immigrated from America to China, his family opened up a restaurant on Lake Street. 8 children and 2 parents lived above a small restaurant in Minneapolis. When my father and his siblings were in school, there was no English learning programs. All through elementary and middle school, my father remembers sitting out in the hallway playing card games. Food was sparse for my father and his family growing up. Perhaps this is why love is expressed in food. When I visit our family's restaurant, the first thing my grandmother says to me is eat. Now my father has an IT job at the state. Now he comes home to his house in the suburbs, rolls up his sleeves and chops garlic, ginger, peppers, bok choy, and bean sprouts. He throws them into a hot wok with rice noodles. As he cooks, I set the table for dinner. I was a ballet dancer growing up. One year during a costume fitting, my teacher called a girl out for being fat. "You're a dancer," she says. "You can't be eating fast food." I'm not exactly sure when I started restricting my diet, but I remember the bliss I felt when I lost weight. I remember the sense of control it gave me. During the fall of 2015, I passed out while I was studying with some friends. I was hospitalized for heart problems due to starvation. Since I was starving myself, my body was breaking down my muscles for energy. The heart is a muscle, and mine was beginning to deteriorate. On July 4th, 2016, I was admitted to the Anna Weston House, an inpatient facility for adults with eating disorders. I was met by 14 other sick women. All of them were white. We were shuffled from group therapy to individual therapy to meal to snack to meal again. Here, there was no ginger, no sprigs of green onion or cilantro. We ate hot dogs and mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, and green beans. My parents would come for family therapy sessions at the treatment center. My father would ask me, "So, are you afraid of food?" I shrugged and shame washed over me. I didn't know how to explain my eating disorder to someone who grew up as a hungry immigrant, someone who shows his love by cooking. That language doesn't exist yet. An excerpt from the National Eating Disorder website. It is sometimes speculated that women from racial and ethnic minority groups are immune to eating disorders because their cultural identity provides them with some amount of protection against body image disturbances. It's been 2.5 years since I left the Anna Weston House. I'm proud to say that I've been at a healthy weight for 2 years. I still have hard days, but when I do, my father is there to help me through them, even if he doesn't quite understand my anorexia. 2 weeks ago, I was at a coffee shop with my father. He says to me, "I wish you were interested in computer science. Then I would know how to help you." Father, you have helped me through the most difficult time of my life. You have always made an effort to understand and comfort me. I turn to him and say, "What you do for me is enough." It always has been.
Minutes, and it's done.
Thank you, Dad.